Like what? Oh, don't tell me taking the trash out counts when cooking pasta doesn't.
I put back washed clothes in the closet.
How often? If I recall correctly, you do it once or twice a month.
I do more than that.
Do you now? Maybe I don't remember well because I'm too busy working full-time and also handling 99.9% of the house chores.
Stop being sarcastic. You know, my mother was a working mom, but she never gave me frozen food.
Well, I fully respect your hard work, but I am not your mother. Please don't compare me to her.
No, I should be allowed to if both of you are full-time workers. You know what a great cook she is, don't you? You really should learn from her, Sam.
Yes, your mother is an amazing cook, and I would love to be as great as her someday. But you can't expect me to be. Not in the busy lifestyle we have now.
So you won't even try? This is what I mean by slacking. You say no to everything before you even give it a shot. So what are you going to feed me today, huh? Frozen pizza?
If you have a problem, feel free to cook for yourself.
Sam, I am giving you advice. Besides, I am asking you because you know I am busier than you. If I had the time, I would be cooking every day.
So if I cooked dinner every day, would you cook on the weekends? You don't work on Saturdays and Sundays, so you have time, right?
You are changing the subject now. Anyway, just stop giving me frozen stuff, okay? Make me proud.
Make you proud? By cooking?
Maybe I can tell my coworker for once. Perhaps show him that I too have a wife who serves me good food. It's so much healthier anyway. Do you know how much additives there are in frozen food?
Says DJ, the fast food lover.
That is different. Ugh. Just do as I say, Sam.
Like what? Oh, don't tell me taking the trash out counts when cooking pasta doesn't.
I put back washed clothes in the closet.
How often? If I recall correctly, you do it once or twice a month.
I do more than that.
Do you now? Maybe I don't remember well because I'm too busy working full-time and also handling 99.9% of the house chores.
Stop being sarcastic. You know, my mother was a working mom, but she never gave me frozen food.
Well, I fully respect your hard work, but I am not your mother. Please don't compare me to her.
No, I should be allowed to if both of you are full-time workers. You know what a great cook she is, don't you? You really should learn from her, Sam.
Yes, your mother is an amazing cook, and I would love to be as great as her someday. But you can't expect me to be. Not in the busy lifestyle we have now.
So you won't even try? This is what I mean by slacking. You say no to everything before you even give it a shot. So what are you going to feed me today, huh? Frozen pizza?
If you have a problem, feel free to cook for yourself.
Sam, I am giving you advice. Besides, I am asking you because you know I am busier than you. If I had the time, I would be cooking every day.
So if I cooked dinner every day, would you cook on the weekends? You don't work on Saturdays and Sundays, so you have time, right?
You are changing the subject now. Anyway, just stop giving me frozen stuff, okay? Make me proud.
Make you proud? By cooking?
Maybe I can tell my coworker for once. Perhaps show him that I too have a wife who serves me good food. It's so much healthier anyway. Do you know how much additives there are in frozen food?
Says DJ, the fast food lover.
That is different. Ugh. Just do as I say, Sam. I'm sorry, but you've been slacking for a bit too long.
Well, if that's what you think, go ahead and prepare your own meal. And seriously? Slacking? Let me ask you, is your coworker's wife also a full-time worker?
No. I believe she is a full-time homemaker.
So why would you compare me to her? I'm sure there are full-time workers who cook every day, but I do not have that kind of time, nor is it something I want to do. And to be clear, just because someone is a full-time housemaker does not make them obligated to cook a full meal every day. I'm sure your coworker's wife cooks very lovely meals because she enjoys it.
What if you get up a little early in the morning and prepare for dinner before you go to work?
Why do I have to get up earlier than I do now? You don't do any chores around the house, and yet you want me to get up earlier so that you get amazing food every day? Give me a break.
I do some chores.
Like what? Oh, don't tell me taking the trash out counts when cooking pasta doesn't.
I put back washed clothes in the closet.
How often? If I recall correctly, you do it once or twice a month.
I do more than that.
Do you now? Maybe I don't remember well because I'm too busy working full-time and also handling 99.9% of the house chores.
Stop being sarcastic. You know, my mother was a working mom, but she never gave me frozen food.
Well, I fully respect your hard work, but I am not your mother. Please don't compare me to her.
No, I should be allowed to if both of you are full-time workers. You know what a great cook she is, don't you? You really should learn from her, Sam.
Yes, your mother is an amazing cook, and I would love to be as great as her someday. But you can't expect me to be. Not in the busy lifestyle we have now.
So you won't even try? This is what I mean by slacking. You say no to everything before you even give it a shot. So what are you going to feed me today, huh? Frozen pizza?
If you have a problem, feel free to cook for yourself.
Sam, I am giving you advice. Besides, I am asking you because you know I am busier than you. If I had the time, I would be cooking every day.
So if I cook dinner every day, would you cook on the weekends? You don't work on Saturdays and Sundays, so you have time, right?
You are changing the subject now. Anyway, just stop giving me frozen stuff, okay? Make me proud.
Make you proud? By cooking?
Maybe I can tell my coworker for once. Perhaps show him that I too have a wife who serves me good food. It's so much healthier anyway. Do you know how much additives there are in frozen food?
Says DJ, the fast food lover.
That is different. Ugh. Just do as I say, Sam. If you care for me, I'm sure it won't be that difficult. Sam, I'm on the way home soon. What's for dinner?
Some steamed vegetables and lasagna.
The lasagna is frozen food, isn't it? Have you forgotten what I said?
You mean you were serious?
Of course I was. Why do I have to tell you over and over again that I'm sick of it? Don't feed me frozen stuff again. You don't care for me at all, do you?
Excuse me? I prepare your food and get "you don't care for me" instead of a thank you?
All you do is take it out of the freezer and shove it in the microwave. Wow, 2 steps! And you call that preparing? Aren't you a woman?
I beg your pardon? I can't believe you think I should be cooking because I'm a woman. Alright, that's it. I am done preparing anything for you.
I don't think you want to do that. I will tell my mother that you don't cook for me. Maybe she will come down here and teach you, huh?
Why would you involve your mother?
Because you are not listening to me. So what's it going to be? Do you prefer my mother to find out you only give me crappy food?
You must be enjoying tormenting me.
I'm not enjoying any of it. I just want a decent meal. I will not put any bad stuff into my body anymore.
Why are you suddenly anti-frozen food when you've been fine with it all along?
I was holding back out of courtesy to you. I never imagined you'd refuse to cook. My mother will freak if she finds out that I've been consuming so much chemicals. So Sam, are you going to cook or not?
You are threatening me.
Because I know you listen to my mother. You really don't want her to think badly of you, do you?
No one ever wants to be disliked by their in-laws. But perhaps your mother will have some good advice for me.
She would. You should ask her how she did all the cooking while working full-time. But it's too bad she will find out what a bad cook you are by asking. LOL.
You are so mean. Like you know how to do any housework.
I told you, I don't have time. I got stuff to do.
Like what? Lying on the couch playing with your smartphone? You don't even wash your own plate.
I'm not playing with my smartphone. I'm collecting all kinds of information for work.
I'm sure.
I'm not eating lasagna tonight. Better start cooking something else.
It's already out of the freezer.
Then go ahead and eat all of it. I'll pass.
You know, I was hoping for a nice evening. I got the lasagna from a high-end grocery store because you said you wanted something nicer.
But it's still frozen food. I will not eat it.
Fine then, don't.
You should ask my mom right away for some good recipes. I'm going to tell everyone what a bad wife you are. If you don't want that, then stop slacking and cook. Hello? Where the hell are you?
Why would you care where I am? I prepared your dinner already.
You mean this stuff on the table?
Yes.
What the hell, Sam? I can tell this is frozen food. Which part of what I am saying do you not understand?
I fully understand what you're saying.
You think this is all a joke? I put everything in the garbage.
Oh, how come? Your mother prepared all that for you.
What the hell are you talking about? My mother would never serve me trashy food like this.
I'm telling you the truth. Here, have a chat with her.
Wait, what? Are you with her?
Hi, DJ. Sam is telling you the truth.
Mom? Is this really you?
Yes, I am having dinner with her right now. I asked her to join me because the poor girl can't enjoy her meal one bit when she's around you.
You didn't seriously prepare my food tonight, did you? You're just playing along with Sam, right?
The one you put in the garbage. I sure did. I mean, I didn't really cook it because they were all frozen or instant food.
Why? If you were going to prepare food, you might as well made something nice for me, like you always do. You have to tell Sam about how you always made amazing meals for me, no matter how busy you were.
The food that was on the table tonight is exactly what I used to feed you when you were a little boy.
Huh?
Being a full-time mom was so hectic. I was always grateful for delis, frozen, and instant foods.
No way. But I remember you always cooked from scratch.
That was after I stopped working full-time. Besides, you had grown by that time, which meant I had more time for myself. I only became serious about cooking this past decade or so. You have quite a bad memory there, son.
I've been eating frozen food all along?
I mean, I didn't feed you just frozen food. I tried to cook something easy when I could. But it should be totally okay to depend on ready-made food when you are busy. And what is this about Sam handling all the chores? Why in the world do you think you can complain when you do nothing around the house?
Well, I wanted to boast that my wife cooks nice food, like my colleagues. And because I missed your nice handmade meals.
Then you should be helping Sam so that she can. Just to remind you, your father would help me with everything, even after I stopped working. That is why I've cooked, as a sign of gratitude, because I knew he loves to eat. No wife would ever want to cook for a husband who does nothing but complain.
Well, you know, I don't have time because I'm always so late coming home from work.
So what? What about the weekends?
Surely you could make time to take over some chores when you don't have work. I want to rest on the weekends.
Sam does too, you moron! You both work full-time, and what's the difference between you and Sam, huh? Why can't she rest? Why is she the only person in the house doing chores? I have never been so ashamed of you, DJ. You have a lot of thinking to do.
I was going to help her when I had time.
You must make time, not wait for it to come around. That's what Sam and everyone else does. She wakes up early to do laundry and make breakfast every day. Can you not imagine how hard that is? Think about what I said, and about how you're going to make up for everything while Sam stays with me.
Sam is staying with you? For how long?
As long as it takes for you to be able to do everything on your own. Sam will enjoy her time off from all the housework she's been handling on her own. Do you understand? If you can't learn to do everything, she will be divorcing you.
What? Why are you suddenly talking about divorce? You are overreacting.
Overreacting? Huh. You think she wants to stay with someone who throws away dinner in the garbage? And to be clear, Sam and I are on the same page regarding the divorce.
Hi, Sam. Do you have a minute? I would like to talk to you.
What is it?
I have taught myself how to clean and do laundry. I also understand now how difficult it is to prepare meals every day. So, will you please come home?
Why? So that you don't have to do anything once I'm back?
No, I will do my part, I promise. My mom has been keeping track of everything I do. Can't go on like this anymore.
It's only been 2 weeks.
2 weeks were enough for me to get it. I was an arrogant fool. I'm sorry for complaining about frozen food. I didn't know how impossible it was to prepare food while working full-time.
I've been doing that all on my own for 2 years.
I'm really sorry. I was way too dependent on you.
I did everything without your help. Yet you complained and refused to eat what I had prepared. Do you understand now how sad I was?
Yes, I do. I can't apologize enough. Please come home. I don't want a divorce. I won't make the same mistake again. I'm begging you.
If you agree to make breakfast and prepare lunch boxes for the both of us every day.
What? Me?
You just said you will do your part. I will prepare dinner and you prepare breakfast and lunch.
I'm still learning how to cook.
Well, you should get to practice every morning then. I don't expect you to be able to make anything extravagant from the start.
You make better food than I do, you know?
I was bad at first too. In fact, I still am. According to you, that is.
Sorry, I was wrong about that.
If I am preparing 3 meals a day, nothing's changed for me.
I will do other housework.
You will do all the cleaning and laundry? In case you didn't know, I have vacuumed the house every morning. And did laundry after work every night. You will of course fold and hang all the clothes that are done washing too, right? Oh, and the dishwashing happens every day too.
You want me to do all that?
Of course. TJ, I don't think you're sorry about anything. You just want me back so you get to take it easy.
I am sorry, but I can't suddenly do everything.
If you're going to make excuses like that, then I will not return. I can already tell that you're not willing to change. You will continue to depend on me like you always have.
Okay, I will handle breakfast and lunch. Can we please split the other work?
Do you mean it?
Yes, I promise to do what I need to do.
This is your last chance. There will be no next time, do you understand?
Yes, I swear. Forgive me, Sam. Please come home. I was wrong about everything.
You will not use any instant or frozen food for breakfast or lunch for the next 2 weeks.
Huh?
If you can promise me that too, I will forgive you.
But I can't even use frozen vegetables? I don't think that is possible.
You realize you were telling me to do exactly that, right? Don't tell me you were ordering me to do something you could never do. I'm sure you can do it if you really try. So, honey, do you want to be forgiven or not? My husband, desperate for me to come home, had been waiting for me in a shiny kitchen with a big meal ready to eat. He had been worked vigorously by his mother, who was monitoring him do all the chores around the house. When I arrived, he begged for forgiveness on his knees and swore that he will never treat me the way he has before. And for 2 weeks, he woke up very early in the morning to make breakfast and lunch boxes from scratch every day. I was impressed he kept his word. I bet it was a tough ordeal for someone who has never even touched the oven before. At one point, I had enough of my husband's selfishness. But he has improved significantly since he was sanctioned from his mother and I. When I opened up to my mother-in-law, I was a bit worried that she would agree with my husband, especially because I have only known her for 2 years. But I am glad I listened to my gut to trust her. She told me that I can tell her anything if I ever come across an issue. I have also learned from this experience to depend on others when necessary. I am glad that this all happened though, because my husband has become much more helpful with housework. Recently, I don't even have to tell him what he needs to do. I am grateful that he was able to change to save our marriage.